welcome to Alan's Awesome Keto World. So today we have a really interesting video. So I got asked to do a collaboration with some other creators. I think there's a total of 8 of us that I counted that are doing this. So I thought this was really kind of cool, a great way to actually get some other folks' channels out there, and then for opportunities to see other ideas. So today we were talking a little bit about lunches for kids and what would you do if you were going to send kids to school today? What would you make for their lunches? And more importantly, I'm going to use the same idea concept as what would I make for my lunches coming up this coming week. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make something that I could send along with my kids to school if I had young kids. I'm not. I'm of age where my kids are grown and gone. But what more importantly could I make myself as well? That would be really good in living a ketogenic lifestyle. That would make it simple and easy to throw together. So we're going to do that. So on this, you're going to see that HungryHeath's channel is participating in this. I'm going to read them off because I don't remember everybody because there's a couple of us. So Shelly and Heath over at HungryHeath, Dustin from KetoSimple, and Hyla from Crafty Carnivore-Ish, Jason from Just Jason Keto, just Jen Delaney, so it's Jen, Linde from PaleoBarbie does keto, myself, and then again the Radical Geek are all the ones that are on here. I'm going to put a link down to their channels down there. So if you want to see other great ideas that you might be able to make for your kids and or yourself for lunch, again, it'd be a great idea to know how to make lunches that are quick and easy, and that you can make it a little bit ahead of time, maybe prepare and do some meal prepping that you can grab. So that's what we're going to do today. So stick around. I think you're going to like it. Really think it's going to be a good thing. So all right, let me adjust the camera around and we'll get busy. So really start, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cheese on here because we're actually going to make a cheese wrap. That's how we're going to start this recipe off. So we're going to spread some cheese out. I'm going to use, this is easy cheddar, shredded, sharp cheddar cheese that I get from our Smart and Final here. And you can make this wrap as big as you want or as small as you want. I'm going to try to make it a pretty good size because I think I'm going to try to make it 2 meals for me. So that's all I'm going to do. Spread this out, get it nice, fairly thin. Then I'm going to throw this. I'm going to throw this in my little oven I have, a little toaster oven I have. I think this would be perfect for it. And we're going to throw that in there for about 4 minutes, 4 to 6 minutes, and we're going to see how it goes. Once it browns a little bit on the edge and it's nice and melted, then we're going to take it out and I'll show you what's next. All right, so this took about 5 minutes. It sat in there. It's still hot, it's still bubbling, you can see it bubbling, so we're going to let this cool for a minute or two so that we can peel that cheese off the parchment paper, and then we're going to make our wrap. Alright, so to do the wrap, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this is some of the Bits & Watson roasted turkey breasts, really clean, really good. I get this at Costco. It's probably one of our favorite ones. Kind of roll it out. Like that. I'm also going to put on some baby spinach. You can put lettuce, you can put whatever floats your boat. But for me, I kind of like the spinach. I want a little bit of greenery in it. That's just for me. Alright, let's see if we can roll this thing up. You may want to take a paper towel and just kind of wipe it down as you go. Try to get pretty tight. All right, there's our wrap. All done up. Let me get a knife, we'll cut this thing. I'll show you what it looks like. And there's the lunch. For a kid, this will probably make 2. So you have 2 lunches. You could throw it back in there a little bit if you wanted to melt it down a little bit. But I think it's pretty good. Just, I'd say, you know, like I say, wipe down the oil a little bit. For me anyway, pat it. And, yeah. All right, I come back. I have one more idea I want to show you. So we'll come back here in the next segment and I'll show you another idea for breakfast. Oh, for lunch. And I also would take some of these. These are the high-low chips. I would take a little bag like this. I would throw a serving size in these. Oh, now my hands are all dirty. Oily. Oh, we'll come back in a minute after I wash my hands. So I can't open that right now. I guess I can. So again, just a serving size. Again, good way to portion control it. Throw some chips in there. So you have a little bit of chips. I take one of these glass containers. I'm going to put my sandwich in there, my wraps. Put it with my chips, and I'm good to go. All right, wait a second. I'll come back in the next segment. I'll show you what we're going to do next. All right, so here's option 2. So I'm a big fan of tuna and the high protein in tuna. As a kid, I always loved having a nice tuna sandwich with me or something like that. So this is going to make a tuna burger. So what we're going to do to make a tuna burger, we're going to add 1 egg in here and mix it in with the tuna. Now I did try to dry this tuna out as much as I could. And then the second thing, I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of cheese again in here. I know I'm cheese crazy, right? So I'm going to add a little bit of cheese in here. This is just going to be something that's going to melt and kind of hold it all together. All right, so we're going to come back here and I'm going to put it in a pan. I'll show you what it looks like when we're going in a pan to make the burger. All right, let's see if we can get this tuna patty in here, in the shape of a patty, get it melting up. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it in there. I'm going to let this cook up. We're going to try to flip it over here in a few minutes. And we'll come back and I'll show you what it's going to look like when it's done. Alright, this is the tuna burger, how it came out. It did fall apart on me a little bit. I think I needed to do a better job drying the tuna before I mixed it because it still was a little bit moist and I think the moisture kind of threw it up. But it's together. Now I would take this, it's still hot so I'm not going to flip it out of there or anything right now. I'm going to let the cool. I would put it on the Egg Life wrap like this. This is the Egg Life wrap. This is the Southwest one or the plain one. Or I would use one of these. This is the Outer Isle. You can see the Outer Isle broccoli thins and or cauliflower thins. These make great buns as well. Or I would use a protein sparing modifying bun. And then probably for a side, I would throw something like this in there. This is the Ratio Keto yogurts. I would throw one of these in there on a side. So that would be my my 2 lunches for both for good for me and or I would think any good. This is a really big burger, so it actually came out really nice. So all right, I'm gonna let this cool. We'll come back in the next segment and we'll wrap this up. All right, so just to kind of recap, so I did make actually 2 of these. These were the cheese wraps, so you can see this was all meat and cheese. This was with the spinach, so I made 2 of them. They both came out really good. And then my high-low chips will be the side to go with them. So those are really, really good. And then I also, the tuna burger is here. So that's what it looks like. It's on the plate. Now, I'm not going to put this into the bun. It's still warm. I'm not going to put this in the bun until we're ready to go. But again, I'm going to take and put it in one of my containers with the buns. And then I will put a side on that to go with it, the keto ratio. So again, I'll probably use the outer aisle. I like the cauliflower better than the broccoli ones, and I actually have a package in the freezer. So that's what I'll be putting with it. But yeah, those are what I'm going to be doing for my lunches, and that's what I would be, if I was having somebody that had to send to school, that's what I would be sending to school for them. So hey, I want to thank all of the folks that allowed me to participate in this collaboration. Again, go down there and check out HungryHeath, KetoSimple, Crafty Carnivore-Ish, just Jason Keto, just Jen Delaney, PaleoBarbie does keto, and then Radical Geek. Go down there and check out those channels. I'm sure they're going to have a ton of other great ideas, other great things that you can help spur some thought into to what you do for lunch, just to make it a little more interesting and a little different, right? So we're always looking for new things, always looking for cool things to do. But I really want to thank those folks for allowing me to tag along with them and do this collaboration with them. So go down there below and check it out. And if you like this video, make sure you do the thumbs up, you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That would be awesome, awesome, awesome. And I want to thank everybody for watching this video. If you like this video and you want to see other great videos like this, check out this video over here, check out this video over here, or check out this Alan's Awesome logo up here, so you don't miss any other great content that's on this channel, because you guys are awesome.